Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and in this video I wanted to give you a quick overview on the news and new content that we have received for this week. First, quick info regarding additions to ticket draws and exchange. This Sunday 7 PDT, Tempest and Slay the Day will be added to the general weapon pool. Only 2 weapons because we had Monster Hunter crossover banners, and these are Sephiroth and Glenn water weapons. And I am very pleased to hear that because I've been hoarding my tickets for months by now and I will finally be able to pull. But if you also want to have a small chance on getting either of these weapons, don't use your tickets yet and wait for Sunday evening. Now the guild ranking event, and right now until today's event reset, which happens 6 hours after the daily reset, we currently have a 24-hour mock period, so everyone can use the time to test things out regardless of the time zone. And then the real ranking event begins, where each member will have 3 attempts per day, and we also have 5 battle stages, and those small icons represent battle difficulties. So it means with everyone having limited attempts, every guild can coordinate the members to get through those battles in the most efficient way. And then we also have the boss. Unyielding Giant is weak to Magic Earth, so Vincent is ideal for this battle, and Lucia is another option if you happen to pull on her banner back in December, or at least have her Earth weapon overboosted higher. Personally, I don't have anything good for Earth at all, and on my Earth weapons either 5-star or under OB6, so my best option is to use Sephiroth and Zack, only because they have the hardest hitting magic weapons for me. But if, like me, you don't have anything good for Earth, I recommend just take your strongest, either non-elemental or elemental magic weapons and do damage with them. The boss doesn't resist any elements, so you can still do quite a lot of damage to him and will just miss out on the extra elemental weakness. Then we have this new thing called additional equipment with buffs, and here everything depends on your account, weapons and gear, because we have featured equipment that gives us a lot more points, but the amount of points we get also depends on the overboost level and the overall level of each weapon, but the higher the level, the higher magic attack and earth boost you'll get. The same is with gear. Banner gear has 100 points and featured gear has 400 points, while free event and gear voucher outfits have 30 or 60 points if featured. So it's up to you what you'll be able to choose as your additional equipments, because it's just what you have available. Weirdly enough, we have gotten 2 paid draws, one for Glenn and the other for Sephiroth, which is a little bit random, but keep in mind the newest water weapons are not included in the weapon pool. However, the most shocking is that now we have the half anniversary limit break banner rerun. Those 2 limited edition banners we had back in March are back, so you can get all 4 weapons and outfits here in just one banner, and because of that we also have additional guaranteed copies on stamp cards, but I don't think anyone expected those weapons to return so quickly. We waited almost a year for those old summer outfits to return, and here, barely 3-4 months later, they are bringing back half anniversary weapons and outfits. Also, as for the wish listing topic, this is the same text as during the half anniversary. Limited edition weapons from now reawakened. Limit break draw will not be added to any other draws other than limit break draws. Same text without reawakened was back in March, and I had my suspicions that those banner weapons would return in this format, but I rather wanted to wait and see, because they never specified we'll be able to wishlist those weapons, but only said that these might return in the future. Nothing in the text implied we'll be able to wishlist them, but rather that they might be added as featured banner weapons in a future another limit break banner, which is what they did. So I think this clarifies that limited weapons might be featured in a future limit break banner again, but not that we might be able to wishlist them. I did not expect half anniversary banners to return so quickly, but if they are going to return just 3-4 months later, I think that it isn't so bad, because if you didn't have enough crystals back then, you can just pull again now. And to me it also implies that those limit break weapons aren't as exclusive and limited as we first thought, and only that those crossover weapons truly remain limited, for now at least. I thought we might get this banner rerun during the anniversary, but not now, especially not just after we have gotten a limit break Vincent banner, but it kind of feels like they're trying to pressure people really hard into spending their crystals, and I don't think it's a coincidence that the 1 year anniversary is coming very soon, just barely a month away, so that people won't be able to hoard a lot of crystals for that. But kind of good news, you could say, is that those anniversary banners don't seem as limited as we first thought they would be. But personally I am very disappointed, because I was actually looking forward to a new Sephiroth banner and not a rerun of a past banner. Lastly, I'm unsure about your Highwind progress, but there was a bug with Highwind. There were some players who have already reached level 70 and they were stuck and unable to get any rare enemy encounters. Most even numbers were affected, but this bug has been fixed and developers will calculate and issue apology with as shown paint cans and iron, and we don't know yet when they will distribute them, but this bug has been fixed. But this is only new content that we have received for this week, so it's rather a quiet time with us just needed to finish the Hell House crash and gold tickets, and only next week we'll get a new event. So yeah, that's all for this video, and I have covered everything, so thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you next one.